In the aftermath of rebellion, silence settles over the land. A silence shaped by grief, defeat, and the heavy tread of boots as condemned men move toward their fate. These are not just prisoners, they are symbols, bearers of hope that now flickers dim, their spirits battered by the losses of battle and the merciless grip of power. Yet even as their minds reel with sorrow, nothing can prepare them for the ordeal awaiting them, a punishment infamous not just for its brutality, but for its intent to annihilate body and soul. Blowing from a gun. The words themselves carry a chill, a sense of violence so thorough that it seeks to wipe a person from memory itself. It is not execution, it is erasure. Those taken for this gruesome fate are dragged before cannons, not for combat, but for spectacle. They are bound with ropes, their backs pressed hard against the cold, gaping mouth of the weapon. Soldiers and civilians gather. Whispered prayers hang in the air. But the real message isn't for the dying, it's for those left behind. This is the price of defiance. When the cannon is fired, the blast is instant and absolute. In a moment, a life is unmade. Bodies explode in a spray that leaves almost nothing behind. Arms and legs rain down. Torsos are vaporized. What remains is unrecognizable, unburiable, unrememberable. The method, chilling in its precision, is designed not just to kill, but to leave no trace. No grave where the faithful might gather. No body for loved ones to mourn. No relic for history to judge. In that instant, a rebel ceases to be even a name. This horror did not arise from the imagination of a single despot, but from centuries of domination. Colonial Portugal first practiced it in the 16th century. Later, the Mughals adopted the method in India. Yet its most notorious chapter unfolded as the British Empire tightened its grip on the subcontinent. After the Sepoy Rebellion of 1857, a watershed in India's battle for freedom, the British chose blowing from a gun for captured mutineers. In full view of the public, soldiers who had fought for their land and beliefs were obliterated as a warning so vivid it could not be ignored. The message was clear: resist, and you will not merely die, you will cease to exist. The practice spread further. In Afghanistan and Persia, cannons executed not only rebels, but thieves, murderers, anyone rulers deemed dangerous. Here, might made not just right, but legend. When dust from the blast settled, wild dogs and birds were left to clean the remains. An end so ignoble it denied even death's smallest comforts. There was no final prayer, no respectful handling of the dead. Only a void, where a person once was, surrounded by a trembling, terrorized crowd. For many, this punishment cut deeper still. Across South Asia, spiritual traditions hold that cremation or burial is essential for peace in the afterlife. With a body blown to pieces, nothing could be properly laid to rest. This was annihilation on two planes, denying dignity, both in the world and beyond, making an example that reverberated among the living. Eventually, this spectacle faded. After the late 1800s, as British rule shifted and shame crept into public consciousness, the cannons fell silent. But not everywhere. Afghanistan reportedly continued the practice into the 20th century, and in 1930 it claimed perhaps its last victims. 11 rebels in Kabul sacrificed on the altar of state power. Even in our time, echoes remain. In 2017, rumors out of North Korea described executions by anti-aircraft fire, drawing a grim parallel to the past. Ultimately, blowing from a gun endures in memory, as something deeper than a method of death. It is a story about power, its ability to destroy not just lives, but the very idea of defiance, to command fear that reaches across generations. And even now, as new regimes seek new ways to tighten their hold, the lesson of the canon lingers, a warning, a scar, a promise that some acts can never be wholly erased.